The year's coming to a close, so what else to do but reflect on the time we've spent here. Like, I'm really proud of how well my Twitch and my stream channel have done this year, and here's my Twitch recap for people who are curious. And my first stream was in July, and since then I've hit affiliate, and I've got a bunch of cute little emotes, like look at these, look at them! But in this video I just kind of want to go over a few things. As a tiny little streamer and an even smaller YouTuber, it can be really hard to get your name out there, but with the amount of content posted on YouTube every day, it's easy to find inspiration. It should just be a case of seeing something you like, mixing it with your own ideas and creating something new and original, but it becomes increasingly likely that the idea you've come up with has already been done. That's kinda where I am right now, because it feels like every idea I kinda come up with has already been done better to a larger audience anyway. So who's going to choose this smaller channel with a smaller video when they could just go watch, I don't know, Ludwig go play funny games or something? And it's really easy to lose enthusiasm when you're looking at it that way, because, I mean, that's why I haven't streamed in like a month, and, well, you know, other reasons also. But while streaming is fun and more convenient for me with my work schedule, I really want to make content that people will seek out and want to watch. Like, I've wanted to do this for as long as I can remember. I grew up in a peak era of YouTube. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, all together, you know. Thanos funny moments compilations, no shells for crypto, and mold, just funny videos that I liked watching. And I took a lot of inspiration from these channels. I started making YouTube videos in 2014.
So yeah, you're gay.
And I started making these videos with my best friend Lewis, who I stream with now. We made Halo videos and Minecraft videos, and oh my god, the Terraria playthrough.
So we're being attacked by a golden army.
The biggest army I have ever seen.
And this was something that we enjoyed doing at the time, and we've always wanted to go back to it. So last year we did. I don't have much engagement on the videos that I post. I don't have a big channel, but when I really put time into making the video and editing it and kind of putting my own thing in it, it generally performs better. But even if it doesn't, I'm still happy with the outcome of the video anyway. And you know, I don't say this stuff to imply that YouTube is bad now at all. You still have people making good content, and I probably watch more YouTube now than I did when I was a kid. And I've probably developed even deeper, more concerning parasocial relationships with people I watch now. Please, I just want to be on Fireball Friday, please. I just want, that's all I want. I just want to be on Fireball Friday, please. You know, I take a lot of inspiration from these people in particular, like this guy, or, you know, I don't really know anymore. But I used to watch his montage parodies back in the day, and before the incident. And then, oh fuck. And I take a lot of inspiration from him because he was already big, but seeing his community grow from streaming has been really interesting to watch. And you know, there's a lot of other people that I take inspiration from, and having discovered that being a woman is peak, I've discovered so many trans creators that are so cool and make such good content. And you know, these creators are all amazing, and they all find their own way while they're catering to the same audience. They all find a way to make their content unique enough that it's interesting to watch all of them. And trying to get the attention of the audience, of the people that you watch, can be really daunting. It's like they already have the content they're looking for, so why would they watch you? You know, Elden Ring and horror games are kind of my thing, and they're already super saturated on Twitch and on YouTube, so trying to stick out can be really difficult. And I think the first thing is to try and not force out content that you're not happy with. It's super easy to try and jump on a trend or see a video that someone else has made and go, oh, that's a good idea, I'll do that. Not enjoy what you've done, and then it gets posted and you hate it, and other people don't like it either, because they can tell that you haven't enjoyed doing it. And I know I'm not the first person to say this. Like, I've seen videos of people saying stuff like this, but it would have helped me at the time hearing it from someone in my position, not someone who had already found what they were doing. They'd already made a lane for themselves, you know? I found myself thinking that no one talks about this stuff until they're already in a comfortable position themselves. Like, I got to a little point where I was feeling super motivated to start streaming, but I just didn't know really what to do. And then I came across this video, and it was super helpful. I sat and watched it. I had a day off work, and I just sat and watched it, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. This is like making it seem more real and more like viable. You know, it's a fun hobby to have. If it takes off, awesome, but that's not the goal. The goal is have a fun hobby, make something that you like making. If other people like it too, sick, but that shouldn't be the focus. Like, people who don't like what you're making won't stick around, but then people who do find your content and like what you're making, hopefully will hang around and become part of like a little community. You know, the key thing is to make content that you are passionate about and not what you think the algorithm might like. Because sure, for one video you might be able to get the energy to talk about something you really don't care about, but then you're not going to be able to really keep that up, because the more you do that, the more you create things you don't like, the more obvious it'll become to the people watching that you hate what you're doing. And this isn't to say you shouldn't try different topics or different, you know, video styles. Obviously push the boat out and try new things, but always remember that it's you at the heart of the content. You know, it's going to be super clear that something is off if you aren't enjoying making it in the first place. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's perfectly fine to take inspiration from the people you watch. You know, they're not going to be upset about people being inspired by the content they're making. But when your videos and your thumbnails start to look like everyone else's, sure, it might get picked up by the algorithm and be pushed to the right people, but really finding something that you truly are passionate about, making it your own while taking influence from other people, that's where you're going to find kind of fulfillment and enjoyment in what you're doing. Like, this video really isn't like anything that I've made before. I have been thinking that I really want to start making like video essays about old games, or like I had a script for comparing the old and new Silent Hill and Resident Evil and kind of how they affect the player differently, and I don't know if I'll ever do that, but it's really fun just sitting down with a little microphone and just chilling and talking. It's really cool. And yeah, I've tried to keep this as honest as possible. I really don't want to discourage anyone that sees this, if anyone even sees this. If you want to start streaming or making content, do it. Absolutely do it, because there's never been a better time to start than now. Just make sure that what you're making is what you want to be making. Like, the fact that I have the resources to do this now is enough for me. If people find the content and they like it and we create a little community, awesome. But that's not the goal. The goal is to make things I like making and put it out there. And that's kind of it. Because if you're looking to grow, obviously networking, but like finding other small streamers or content creators and just hanging out, because they're in the same position as you. There's a couple of people that I have been talking with recently, and their communities are so cool and like all the people are so nice, and just seeing that there's other people in the same boat and are super happy to see that someone else has dropped by is way more fulfilling, I guess, than trying to force out a video that might do well, maybe. And I know it can be disheartening to get no views on a video. My views on my other channel have been all over the place. A lot of them have come from shorts and stuff, which is great, but that's not retaining viewership. It's just people seeing it, saying, "Ha, that's funny," and never seeing you ever again. But getting any views on a video, like 1 or 2, is something. Like, if there's people there will be more to come eventually. And if none of your videos are getting any views, there is probably a group of people out there that are looking for what you're making. They just haven't found it yet. Okay, I'm gonna get up off this couch now. I'm too warm. This is very different from the normal stuff around here. I've been thinking about this and just kind of wanted to make this video. It kind of helps me to say all this stuff. I just thought I'd record it just in case it helps anyone else too. If you're still here, thank you for watching. It means a lot that you've stuck around. Leave a like, subscribe, all this stuff. Yeah, we'll be back with our regularly scheduled content soon.